Hello, welcome to the channel. We are back at Stone Valley 2 times, or times 2, or whichever way you want to say, the small one. We just finished harvesting our carrots, making ridiculous amounts of money. And so now we need to hit the ground running today. We have a lot we need to get done. We need to plow number 8, we need to plow number 1, and I am pretty sure number 6 over here that we have is going to be ready to harvest soon. I'm hoping we can get 8 and 1 plowed, limed, and maybe planted. If we can light a little fire underneath our butt and get working, we might be able to get some things done. So first thing we need to do, let's hop in here, and we need to go here. We need to return some things. We don't need this anymore. We don't need this. And I don't think we need this either. Now this we still need because we're going to have to harvest our sunflower field. And now here comes the expensive part. We need to get a new tractor. Because to plow we need at least 450 horsepower. And we do not have it. So I was thinking we've already owned one case. So let's just stick with a case. So I think I like the trailer board. Those are beefy fronts. Let's stick with the trailer board. Let's go wheel weights. No. Wides. I like the wides. And I like the wides with weights. Now we may end up upgrading this and going with duals on this, but not right now. That looks so nice. That tractor is ridiculous. Front attachment? Yes, I think so. Oh yeah, I say we go front attachment. Fenders, we'll leave it standard. Attachers, quick hitch. I guess let's go with a quick hitch. In the engine we need, wow, holy cow, that thing pumps it up to 735. Well, we shouldn't have a problem pulling anything that we need. And flashers, I think we will just go no side flashers. We have the beacons up on top. So what's that do? That's 345. All right, let's buy it. And there we go. There goes all of our profit from our carrots. We're right back to where we started. And we still need to rent a plow. So let's jump in here. And there's one I know we're going to go with. I'm going to go with the Joker. And I'm just going to rent this. Because hopefully after we plow these fields, we won't have to plow them again. Now any new ones, we will. But that's 187 grand. We don't need to be spending that. And I think the red is just fine. I kind of like the red. So let's lease that. Yes, indeed. Now that I'm thinking about it, I should have did something different because it looks just like our cedar, not planter, but the horse Pronto. Okay, we've got that done. We need to get that thing back here. So I'm going to pay the extra and have them deliver it. Where are we at? Let's go to the store. And yes. And yes. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can head on over there. This guy just does circles. That's all he does. He goes around and round. Does a lot of circles. Excuse me. Okay, so there's our new equipment right here. Let's hop in that and get to the field, and let's see if we can get to work. Okay, let's see what we can get done here. Let's unfold this. Please don't hit that pole. Looks like it's going to hit that pole. And I did not line that up very well at all. Let's scoot it over just a wee bit. There we go. Let's back up so we can see what the heck we're doing. Drop it down. I think I need, there it goes. There we got it. All right. So we have done carrots on this, which were extremely profitable. I could not believe the amount of cash that we got off of this field doing carrots. This is not a massive field at all. So I don't want to do carrots again. At least, well, I do, but not this time. So I'm thinking maybe we can do onions. I do not have the Maize Plus installed. I have the Maize Plus extension, but the Maize Plus itself throws my game into a turmoil and does not allow some sell points to work. It doesn't allow my pellet sell points. The edge grain vault, it works most times, but it says missing sell point or missing name, and it has a problem with it. So I'm trying to get that fixed, and once that's fixed, then we can go ahead and get the Maize Plus reinstalled, which I believe should give us a few more crops to choose from. So hopefully that gets rectified fairly quickly. Back on up, back on up. There we go. All right. So we are going to sit here and run around this guy and see what we can get done. We have just about got this guy taken care of. What I am thinking about doing eventually is I want to put my animal pens in this field right here. At least till it's straight. So the little crooked over there by the silos, I think that's where I want to put some of my animal pens. They have animal pens on this map, but the problem is they are so... Here, let's take a look. They are so far away from everywhere that I am, because we're located here. And then you've got animal pens over here, and animal pen over here. But I want animal pens right here. So I think we're going to take number 8 eventually. This is long-term goals. Straighten this field off right across that straight line there. And then we can connect 6, 7, and 8 together and still have this area over here, which is quite flat. And we can do that and put our animal pens in there. Now, I do know I'm going to want... pigs, I'm going to want cows. Maybe we'll throw some chickens in there too. I like the chickens. But that is what I was thinking was going to be the overall goal here, is to turn that area up there into the animal place. Now that might change. Things can definitely change, that's for sure. I can go from one idea to the next as quick as the next guy does. So, alright, I think we're going to get this guy here knocked out. We've only got a couple more passes. We just got to go right to over there. We'll have this finished, and then we will move on to field number 1 and see what we can get done there. Turn around, baby. Come on. There we go. Drop her down. We are coming down to our last few little passes here. Gotta go all the way up and catch this guy. And there we go. Lift her on up. I have to say, this plow right here, I don't know, I think I tried to say field first and it's not the field. It's the plow. I really like this plow. It is, it's good size. It's straight. I don't like the crooked plows. I'm not very good with them. But I know I should be. That's the way they are. But I am not very good with those type of plows. Whoa, there we go. There we go. My goodness. Oh, alright. Well, I was trying to have a little bit of fun. So one field is done. Now let's move on and head over here and see if we can get field 1 taken care of. Let's drop this bad boy down here. We can get her started. Alright, now we need to decide what we want to put in this field. We know we're going to put onions over in field, what is that, 8? Alright, there we go. Let's crank it up. Don't miss the edge. I always get to where I'm trying to get the most amount out of my implement, whether it's a plow, a seeder, or fertilizer spreader, and I always end up missing the very edge, and then I got to go back and get it. Drives me insane. Greed kills, people. Greed kills. So anyway, we need to figure out what the heck we want to put in this field. We could go with the obvious moneymaker, which would be soybeans. Soybeans is always a moneymaker. We know we're doing onions up in field 8. We want to get those taken care of. Alright, let's turn this bad boy. But what do we want to put here? I am thinking we might just go ahead and do soybeans. We're also going to have to figure out what we want to put in field number 6 once that guy gets harvested, which is going to be coming up pretty darn quick. So we should be thinking about that as we are plowing this guy right here. Now, I think what I want to do is I'm going to do my first ever speedy right here. So please don't judge me too harshly. You can judge me, that's okay. Everybody judges everybody. That's fine, I can take it. But just don't judge me too harshly. So we're going to see if we can get this in a situation or a state where I can go ahead and run ourselves a little speedy through here. Let's back this pig back up here. Come on, come on. There we go. Just like so. Alright, and I will see you when I get done with this. Sorry, my time lapse ran a lot longer than anticipated, so I went ahead, I jacked up to speed to about 1,000%. Please bear with me, my speedies will get better. I'll see you on the other side. Alrighty, and there we go. She is done. Very nice. So now we need to think about spreading a little bit of lime on all of this stuff. As you can tell, that took me a little while. Let me know. I know that seemed to be quite a long speedy. I am not too sure if that was too much or too little. Let me know what your thoughts are as far as that goes. Like I said, that was my first speedy I've ever done and actually put in a video. So with that, we will see how it turns out when it's all said and done. But we need to find ourselves a fertilizer spreader, which I don't think we have. So let's take this guy back over to the farm, drop him off. I'm not going to return him yet. We are going to need him for field number 6. Now, I did realize that I was sliding around just a tad bit, so I think we may stick some duals on the back of this guy. But if I'm going to do duals on the back, I'm going to have to do duals all the way around because I don't want the 2 tractors to look too much alike. So we're going to have to figure that out. But let's take a quick look and see what we have, or if anything, for... no, we have nothing, do we? Absolutely nothing to spread lime. So let's go to Fertilizer Technologies. And this guy right here is always the one because other things just don't spread. What is that? Is that a spreader? That does 24 meters. Wait. 24 meters? Where? I don't even know where this guy came from. It does 15,000. That does 18,000, a little bit more, but that's $13,000. That is it. Now, no options. We can't upgrade it anywhere, so 24 is what we got. 24 is 24. Do we got anything else? No lime, no lime. That does lime, but it only holds, what, 1,000 liters? I say no. No lime, no lime. So we can't do lime there. I think we're going to try this guy. For main reason is I have never used it. Let's go here for 13 grand. That's pretty darn good. That's not a bad looking rig either. I kind of like the orange on there. That's pretty sweet. All the galvanized sheet metal and stuff on that. Very cool. All right, let's lease this thing. For $691, I think that is the way to go. So then let's, not there, swing on over. Come right on up here. Get that guy. Come on, I guess I got to zoom in a bit. There we go. All right, let's reset that. Very nice. So I'm going to drop this implement off somewhere. And I wonder if that does lime. I don't know. I just don't know. Alright, so I don't think I need this big boy. Well, I do need to shut it off. There we go. What is this? I think this is the 340. Oh, I got it right. Hot diggity. So, okay, we're going to let's see if we can figure out where the heck, if we got any lime anywhere. Or are we going to have to go buy some from the store? There's all kinds of crazy things around this farm. I just don't know what is what. Let's pull on up here and see. Oh, I need a menu there. So it is giving me no options to fill this guy. Alright, so we are going to have to go find us a little bit of lime. Get this thing filled up from somewhere. Alright, so give me just a minute and I'll see if I can figure out what the heck I'm doing. Alrighty, so what I found out is just right up the road here is a lime station. You just ran that stop sign. What the heck? Crazy drivers. So we're going to zip up here. I think it's past the BGA here. And somewhere up the road is the lime station. So that seems like the place to go to get lime. Just a guess. Just guessing. Assuming that would be where you would get some lime. So alright, let's go see if we can find this thing. And I think we have found it. Now there's another big old shed. Speed bumps. I like those speed bumps. They don't bother you at all. So this is it. This is where it's at. That's not very convenient, by the way. And I think lime. There we go. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I should have just bought this so that when it's full of lime, well, I'm probably going to use the majority of it on the 2 fields, and then we still will have field number 6 that will need to be done. And eventually, I want to buy some more fields. But I don't think we have the cash right now. We have a lot of things we need to buy. wow, does that guy get full. Look at that. It is mounded up there. All right. Maybe a cover would have been good for him. Or her. We don't want to assume any genders here. Ooh, don't run into that. That looks like that could go boom. All right, so now we've got our lime. Let's head back to the fields and see if we can get something done other than driving around aimlessly. Alrighty, we have lime and we'll travel. Now it's just a matter of zipping around here. Hopefully we can... Now, one thing I want to check. Shut that off for just a second. I wanted to check on field number 6. And, oh, it is ready to rock. Very nice. So that was sunflowers. I don't know what sunflowers there's. Whoa! They are at, 1952 and rising. Very nice. So let's do this. Let's get this guy squared away as far as, let's get our headlands ran and get it worker friendly, or at least worker ready. And then we can set a worker here. Let's go grab our harvester and get it set up in field number 6. We can get that set up and ready for a worker as well. There we go. Spin, spin, spin. There. Nice, nice. Oh, that turned out perfect. Come on, don't miss the corner. Don't miss the corner. It always misses the corner. Oh, we missed just a wee little spot. Corn found it. Oh, well, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Come back and get it. That's what I'll do. So, all right, let's turn around. There it is. So we are going to run our headlands, make sure we get lime everywhere. Set a worker to set a worker. I always try to do that. I say set a worker to what? Work? Set a worker to work? Doesn't really make much sense. But any hoot, we're going to get a worker lined up, ready to go. And off that goes. And I missed the speck. All right, turn this around. This should not take us very long to get going. Alrighty, we got the worker all set up, and lucky for us, our harvester was just sitting out here in the field waiting for this guy to get done, because we were not very smart and thought it was ready to go a long time ago. Alright, let's get on it. Let's see if we can get this crazy thing done. Scoot on over there, Junior. Okay. Now, I don't think this is going to take a huge amount of time to do. It's not that big of a field. So, well, in relative terms, for this map, I guess, it's not that big of a field. Alright, let's kick that right on over there. Now, what is that? That's 7 behind us. I would like to buy 7, but I really don't want to buy it full of cotton. So I think I mentioned that a little while ago. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to get this kind of started. I want to run one headland behind us and one headland in front of us. And then I think we can let a worker take off. We'll go grab ourselves a trailer and see if we can keep up. See if we can keep them going. Oh, there it is. I was like, no stop sign at all. They don't stop. What is up with that? Nobody stops. That's alright. We don't mind. So, okay, let's get this thing rocking. We're going to get down to the end, and we'll set a worker at it, and then let me go grab a trailer. Well, for whatever reason, the helper does not want to do that part of the field. But I guess that gives us job security. They're not going to take her job, that's for sure. Make sure we have something to do. Let's get down here before the helper ends up with a full bend. Okay, I can fit down here. There we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right. Now, I have increased the speed of that harvester just a little bit. Well, actually, it's the header, not the harvester. But the only downside to that is it makes it difficult to keep up. And what in the world is that? Why for did you do... Oh, is there a bump in the field? Oh, there is. So I guess we will have to do something with that as well. Come on, Well, I think we can catch him. We got him. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Open that thing out. Oh. And there we go. Alright, let that guy empty. Our helper is stopped down there, so let's scroll on over. Not you. There we go. Let's go see here and see if we can clean up their mess. Sometimes good help is hard to find. I always like to kind of, when I'm going over little spots like this, I always try to stay to the side just a little bit. Those aren't too bad. You can clearly see. But when you go over just these little patches, you drive over them and you lose them. You can't hardly see where they were once your tire tracks go over there. So I always kind of stay just a little bit off to the side. Just helps out a little bit. If I can make anything just a little bit easier. This game's already got enough difficulties about it. Little quirks and idiosyncrasies for sure. But that's what makes it farm sim. Who wants it easy? Well, sometimes. Some days. Some days easy isn't too bad. Alright, let's take this guy and let's head on back over to field number 1. And we'll see if we can get a helper set up there while they are harvesting field number 6. And we are off and running. Well, the one thing I did learn from fertilizing field number 8 is that you should probably, I should probably do 2 headlands and not 1. Because 1 obviously is not enough. For whatever reason. 'Tis not for me to question. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to run around this guy. I have a feeling we will be getting a message very shortly that tells us our helper is 80% full. I hope. It just means more money in our pocket. Alright, let's zip around here and let's get this thing done. Alright, and they are 80% full. Now, I think what I'm going to do before we start plowing this guy up is over there where the bump was and they missed a little bit. I think I'll go through and I'll use the landscaping tool. And we will go ahead and see if we can smooth that out a little bit. If we got to plow it up anyway, now is the time. There we go. That's a little better. A little bit better. Like I said, I have not used this truck for quite some time. And you missed one, man. You missed one. Okay. I think that's going to empty out just fine. We should probably go back over and check our worker spread and line because I set them loose before any headlands were really done. I only had one, so who knows what kind of mess he's going to make. Let's see. Well, that looks good, but something tells me the other end doesn't look so good. Let's see. What is he going to do? Is he going to go all the way? Pretty good, pretty good. No complaints there. Very nice. So now we need to figure out if he's doing this or she. I don't want to assume who was who. Hopefully it's a female. It is. Good deal. For whatever reason, I don't know if you've noticed it, but in Farm Sim, the women workers do a much better job than the men. Probably not just in Farm Sim, truth be told. But you didn't hear that from me. Can you tell I was raised by my mom? So anywho, what I need to do right now is we need to figure out what we're going to use to do some planting. So I have an idea. I just downloaded a mod, a new planter, and I'll tell you why. Because if I come over here, you've got this guy. It plants, doesn't do a lot, put stuff in the ground, but this is the one you always end up using because it plants, it fertilizes, it's also a direct drill. So it works out perfect. But I always have to use it because nothing else is a direct drill and does fertilizer. I could even get away with the fertilizer if it did direct drill. So I get tired of that, and I went looking, and where is... Oh, wait. See, because it's actually in Cedars. Yet, is that it? Is that the guy? This is... No, that's not him. This is him. So I got this one right here, and it does everything. Pretty much anything you want to put in the ground, this guy right here does it. So I think that this is what we're going to use. And now let's go down here. We're going to... Whoo! That is bright. My goodness. So that's case. I think we're going to go... Oh, yeah, I like that. That looks good. Let's do rim color. Let's do rim color dark as well. Let's see what that looks like. Do that. Now that is a bad looking machine right there. That thing is that is pretty sweet. We can't buy it, but we can most certainly lease it. Let's do it. All right, let's lease that guy. Oh, no, stop that. There we go. All right. We now have a planter / seeder. We should be good to go there. Let's go have this guy delivered. Zoom in. Boom, boom, boom. Reset. All right. So let's go grab our other tractor and see if we can figure out who, what, when, and where. Alrighty. Now, I think what we should do is, because we have no mechanics triggers or anything, we can't work on our vehicles here. I think we need to be able to. And I was looking for that shop. Let's go. Now I got to figure out where this is. I think there's one in miscellaneous, right? I hope. Let's scroll on over. Scroll. That's Oak Stores. No. Come on. I know we had one. There's that, but I didn't. That's a little big. Are you telling me I don't have one? That is ridiculous. Well, Corn found it. I thought I had one. I did not want this big guy. Well, I don't want that one in there. You can't put that inside of a shop that you already have, and there's really not a good place. I think we're going to have to wait, and I'm going to have to go and download one. I thought I had just a quick point that would work. Oh, well, there's that one, I guess. 28 grand. My goodness gracious. Okay, we'll have to find one and put it back in there. That one's at least only 7,000. Well, hold on. Let's go ahead. Let's buy it and let's see. Where could I put this? That's not, if I didn't have the trees, this would work, but I do. I do. Okay, well, this all started because I wanted to change the tires on my new case. Okay, I guess we're not going to do that right now, are we? Corn found it. Sorry to waste your time. I was really hoping that we could find the sell point, not the sell point, the garage point, workshop point. I knew I'd get it if I just kept spouting out words. Eventually, I would find the right ones. All right. Back it up here. And there it is. All right, so we're going to try to fill this guy up with seed. Now, that's not it. Where is... I'm still learning this farm, as you can tell. There it is. I think this is the seed right here. And seed is it. So what are we going to do? We're going to do onions, right? Now, this shows that I can plant alfalfa, which is all well and good. But when I look here, when I look at alfalfa, there is no sell points for alfalfa. And I am not sure if that is because I do not have the Maize Plus extension installed. So I need fertilizer. I am going to have to get some fertilizer here. So let me figure out what I should probably put a buy anything mod. But I was trying to avoid that. I have a perfect spot for it. Right over there. Right over there. Alright. Give me just a minute. Let me figure out what I want to do. Do I want to buy a buy anything mod? Or do I want to run to the store and see if we can go ahead and purchase some fertilizer? Alrighty. So what I decided to do is I think... Got to get out of the trigger before you can open the second door. Is I think we're going to take our auger wagon and we're going to zip down to the store and we're going to fill it up with dry fertilizer. Well, I have to say that is pretty cool. I have not seen a sell point that has inventory. That's pretty neat. I like it. I do. Alright, now I'm pretty sure they put stuff out right there, so let's go in here. Go scrolling over. And let's do bags. Oh, fertilizer. Okay, one, yep. I do not know how much my auger wagon here, shouldn't it be right? There it is. How much my auger wagon holds. Something tells me it holds a bit. Let's go garage. How many? 37,000 liters. Well, I don't think we're going to get 37,000 liters. That is a lot. Wow, that is a lot. We're going to put what we got here. We might drop a couple of more in there, but my money is dropping fast. So I've made a slight judgment error. I purchased the bags of fertilizer because they were cheaper, except you have to actually climb in the darn thing to empty them. And, well, it's not really... It's finally going, but it has taken a little bit of work. Because I have to use my tractor as a ladder and then throw the bags in. Let's see here. Jump. Okay, jump. Oh, come on. This is not what you call it. Oh, there it goes. It's going. Don't breathe or it'll screw it up. There we go. This has not been easy. Uh-oh. Back in there. Back in there. Oh, there we go. Alright, note to self. Unless you actually have the hook lift, don't do this. Now, I've done it a couple of times, and you pull right up to the implement or the bag, you back up, and you're like, okay, let's do it. Well, evidently, this is not one of those times. This is much easier than the first bag. The first bag got chucked in there, then I had to climb in and play around with that. But there we go. So I think that is plenty. Well, it looks like our helper is pretty much done. I must have missed the message saying that they were done. Now there's a couple little spots. Let's go ahead and let's let my ADHD kick in. We're going to hop out of this. Let's go jump in the harvester here. Now wait, let me do this. Alright, super strength is off. We don't need that. I only did it so I could pick up those crazy bags of fertilizer. Got 70. So we're going to go down here, and it looks like this end was done quite well. There's just a couple down here that were not gotten. And I'm going to have to come in here. Right there. Hey. Oh, I didn't turn it on. I was like, what the heck? So we really need to go over this a lot. Let's turn that on. So if you run into a little area like that, here's what I'm going to do. Just scroll on over here. Start landscaping. We need to zoom it over this way. And then we can come in here and just smooth it out. So let's zip up. Come on. I wish this went a little faster, by goodness. By goodness? I don't know what that means. By goodness? I'm not really sure here. So then we should, right through here, and then just hit smooth. And it definitely, can I go any bigger? I can. We're going to smooth this out. We're going to be plowing all of this up anyway, so we might as well. Is it taking any money? That's how you know if it's doing anything, if it starts taking money. It's not yet. That's not even taking a dime. There we go. Alright, we're going to jump back into Harvester and take this last little bit, and then we'll do the same thing to it. So, alright, let's get over here and pick this up. Alright, I think we got it all smoothed out now. Now, I find it very funny that it didn't cost anything to smooth it out. Usually, depending upon how much you use it, I was just driving over making sure it was smooth. Usually as you use that tool, it costs you money to use that tool. So that's pretty neat that it didn't actually cost anything. Here, wait. I want to make sure I try to keep it in the same bin. It's one of my OCD things there. Drop it down. Let's get that little corn. There we go. So we did not get a whole bunch of product out of here, but hopefully we made a little bit of cash doing it anyway. So while that guy's doing that, let's hop out of here. Let's go back to her case and let's continue on our mission as far as getting the dang planter rocking and rolling. There we go. Alright, we are off and moving once again. Alrighty, I just had to open up the lid there on our fertilizer and seed compartment. Let's undo the arm. Spin this bad boy around. Alright, try not to hit the planter. And, oh, there it goes, there it goes, there it goes. Hot diggity dog. Now, I do not know. Oh, I don't have any multi-fruit extensions or anything, so this will not be able to go into the silo, at least not at this particular time. So let's go ahead. Let's put this guy right back where we got it. You know... Yeah, alright. We're going to put it back in there. Oh, there you go. Sorry. Turn around. Here we go. There it is. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Just like it was supposed to be. Now, what I did find, wink wink, is is a sell point. That's what I found. Where's miscellaneous? Where is it? I didn't close the game and go find one and put it in there. No way. I wouldn't do that. Where'd it go? Let's see. Come on. Oh, look at that. $299. That is what I want. Let's zoom in here. And we can... Oh, no. Simmer down. I think right here is perfect. There we go. Now, let's zoom on in here and hope we can fit out when we put big old duals all over this thing. Because that's what I plan on doing. We're We're going to repair it. Might as well. Let's customize. I still want trailer board. Now I want twins. I wish I could get twins with weights. Yeah, I don't think crawler tracks are it. Now, sometimes I do like to do the row crop duals in all four, though. Oh, now we're talking. Can we do that in 36s? I think this is what I'm going to do right here. Gives it just a little bit wider stance. That's funny. 30, 30. Why does it do that? It goes from 30 and I go the same direction. It goes right back to 30. Huh. Don't know. But I think let's do it. There it is. Now, can we get out of here without hitting the doors? Oh, no hill for a stepper. Let's move on. Okay, we're going to grab this cedar and we are going to rock our butt right over and see if we can get something planted. See if we can get something in the ground before we run out of time. Alrighty, so we have this guy ready. And let's see, we've got onions are picked. We're going to drop it down, turn it on. Now, I have no idea if this fast farms or not. But let's see. It does fast farm. Hot diggity dog. That is going to make this go a lot quicker. And I am just dandy with that. There is nothing wrong with a little fast farm. Come on, baby. There we go. That should make this go a little bit quicker. All I want to do is get this thing going, and then I want to see... figures. I want to see how much we get out of our sunflower field. See if we can bring it up a little bit higher than 33 grand. Because that is kind of depressing. We have not much money left. But we have a nice shiny new tractor. So that is something. Turn, baby, turn. And we're going to have to back it up. That's okay. There we go. So let's get this thing going. Let's get another helper rocking and rolling. Zip on out there, big dog. This is a nice looking rig, I think. Does it have a cover? I think it does. Well, there we go. Not very comfortable for Florida, but should be okie dokie for Illinois. Except in the summer. It gets pretty dang hot in Illinois. That is for sure. I have some horror stories about growing up in Illinois with all the heat. Woo! It gets cooking. All right, and here we are. Let's sell those. Let's see what we got. There she goes, and let's see. Money is going up. Look at that. All right, how much are we getting? We're at 80 grand, 90 grand. So 93. So there's almost $60,000 worth there. Is it that one? There it is. All right. And we got another probably 8,000. So there we go. Now I want to see something. Did I? See, it was still going up. I should have waited. Oh, well. What are you going to do? You can't win them all. I think that is going to do it. I have a problem that my videos always run long, and the biggest reason is I really love to play farm sims. I could just sit here and go for hours and hours. I'm doing my two most favorite things. I'm playing farm sim and talking. I do both of those things. Well, I don't say very well, but I love to do both of those things. I definitely do. So I think next time hopefully we'll get everything planted. We should be ready to rock. All the liming is done. Well, I haven't checked this field. Well, not all of it, as you can see. But I want to thank you for tuning in. Thanks for watching. I hope you had some fun. Hope you enjoyed. Maybe had a laugh here, there, and yonder. And until next time, see ya!